Mom, Dad, I ate my vegetables. I'm getting a cookie.
Okay.
At HomeTown Buffet, dessert's always a big favorite. But Monday through Thursday, it's Dessert Central.
Whoa.
Create your own flurry, squiggle sundae, or banana split. Dessert Central. Monday through Thursday. Go for it.
Whoa.
That's a cookie?
Yeah, it's in there.
Cookie sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
HomeTown Buffet. Great choice.
Hello everyone, we are here at the abandoned HomeTown Buffet in Salem, Oregon. There's an auction going on, so we'll be able to take a look on the inside. And here we are. This is my childhood buffet. Please see you go. Just gonna shut the door. A long time ago, this used to be an all country buffet before they rebranded to HomeTown. I have eaten here so many times when I was a little kid. I remember it was busy at that time. Here's the lobby. The cups are still there. And this is the buffet bars. Tables and chairs. My understanding is that all of the HomeTown buffet nationwide is no longer open. So they had an auction going on. Well, before that, all of the restaurants were temporarily closed back in March 2020. Then, a few months later, which was in July, they decided to do a little experiment, like a cafeteria style. Since then, it never happened. Yep, HomeTown Buffet history now. We don't have any HomeTown Oregon anymore. This was my favorite place of all time before it went downhill. I would also come here for breakfast too. Their omelet was so delicious. Wow, very messy in here. This is where the dessert selection used to be. It was kind of messy when it was open. I wasn't surprised at all. Wow, it is dirty. I think that's where the cookies were baked. We used to have 7 HomeTown buffet in Oregon. Salem, of course, Portland, Beaverton, Springfield, Medford, Tigard, and Happy Valley. The 2 buffets in Happy Valley and Tigard closed in 2016 due to bankruptcy. And then the other one in Medford also closed in September 2019. After the auction is over, I think everything is gonna be completely empty. I could be wrong though. I will usually sit over here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be abandoned for a while. Who knows for sure? I also noticed that some of the chairs are worn out. Couple of stuff over here. I really love the logo. Now this place is supposed to be haunted, but I don't know if it's true or not. It is said that there's a ghost in the women's bathroom. She got murdered by her husband. I think that was in the bathroom. We will check it out soon. But first, let's check this table. Wow. Whoa, that's so old. Buffets Inc. Yeah, that's the old company from a long time ago. That's crazy. I wonder why would there be stuff under the seats. Let's check that counter. Neat. Huh, interesting. So now let's experience any paranormal activity. Huh, a random chair in here. I don't hear any weird noises. Well, it is said that the doors will open itself. I don't see a ghost. So let's just move on. To the men's room. Sometimes the bathroom was messy. That's it over here. We're gonna be heading to the kitchen. Here we are. That's gotta be the freezer room. Wow, it's a little bit small in here. Everything is outdated. Just unbelievable. Let's check the freezer room. Oh, it's cold here. Wow, water is leaking. Then let's some of the ingredients in here. Let's continue exploring the kitchen. Yeah, no wonder why it went downhill in the past few years. It shouldn't have happened, you know. I don't understand why this kitchen is like this for years. Yeah, sometimes I didn't like their food. Jesus Christ. That is just gross. You have got to be kidding me. It appears to be rusty. Suppose if the company was so well managed, then most of the buffet location would have survived. Only if it was ordered to go. That's my thought. Nasty. What in the world is this? That is just amazing. The door is locked, so this is the only way we can look at the inside. Same thing over here. Just packages in here. Okay, that is just unbelievable. I mean, how did they pass their inspection? It could have been closed years ago. Unorganized. I can't imagine the workers going through this. I feel sorry for them. At least they don't have to deal with it anymore. This is the pantry room. I always thought the food was homemade. Turns out they've been using their brand products for a long time. Flowers and shells. I bet some of them are very expired. Those look brand new. Why would the cup be in there? That is weird. Huh, that's really nice. The floor is messy. Biscuits. Gummy bears. Maybe it's already too old now. Pretty cool. Not sure what's gonna happen with the food ingredients. Maybe it's gonna be donated to the charity. I'm not exactly sure. But if they do that, they'll need to inspect the food if it's good enough to eat. This is the storage room, I believe. And the light doesn't work. I just turned on my flashlight. So we should be good. It is a very tiny room, surprisingly. Dang. Definitely all pipes Let's go to the next door. This is the electrical room. Fire alarm control panel. That looks really awesome. Electrical panels. Heading back to the kitchen. The beef hall. To the manager office. Wow, not so clean. I really like the wallpaper. Definitely an old contemporary wallpaper. I'm pretty sure a majority of the old contemporary wallpaper used to look like this back in the past. That's it for the manager office. Balls and plates. Silverware. Another messy room. Ceiling tile missing. I even heard the dishwashing machine had been broken for years. It is so big. Kinda dirty. More electrical panels. Let's do one last shot. Going back to the dining area. Let's take a look at the dessert section again. Just to do a closer shot. That's where I would've got a lot of chocolate chip cookies. and the memories.
What did you get out of that back room? Did you get much out of it?
Gonna take a look at this buffet boy again. That is just nasty. Trash unclean. This is gonna be the last one. That's where the soups were. Leftovers have some sauces. Don't know if it's edible. Over here used to be the salads. And that's pretty much it. Man, I ain't gonna miss this place so much. I was very sad to hear this place was not gonna be open this time. That's gonna wrap up for the video. Make sure to give it a like, comment, share by doing so. And until next time, peace out.